Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I have a very nervous Amy with me. So you've heard me speak about her before. She's absolutely amazing. Her weight loss has been incredible and she's very bad at hiding when she is very embarrassed. So not only is she Miss Slinky, the other Miss Slinky, but she is also
Woman of the Year.
Woman of the Year. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it down to her just to explain a little bit about her journey, and I'm sure you will be as impressed and inspired as I will, as I have been.
Hi everyone. I joined Slimming World in October of last year. I got a total loss so far of 6 stone. Thank you. I've got another 19 pounds to go now to target.
Not that far.
No, feels in grasping distance finally. Gone from a size 20, I'm now in a 12, which I can't remember the last time I was properly in a 12 ever.
No.
Probably when I was about 10.
I think I was in school.
Yeah. I joined Slimming World after seeing pictures of me as a bridesmaid for my friend's wedding, which were horrific, and Grandad, he had a very serious heart attack, and it kind of scared me a little bit into doing something about it. So yeah, that gave me the kick I needed, and it's the best thing I've ever done.
Yes. I actually work with Amy, and seeing her weight loss so quickly as well, because you were averaging in £2 a week for the majority of your journey.
Yeah.
Just like any other person that reaches that target area, it slowed down a little bit, but you're still losing every week.
About 1.5 now.
Yeah, so seeing that happening to someone you work with every day, it kind of gave me the kick up the rear end as well, as I've already mentioned previously. So I've said it many times, and I know she knows it, but I am very grateful for you and grateful to Slimming World and everything in general. Amy is here with me today, and we're going to be sharing with you 10 things they don't tell you about Slimming World. So number 1, which is our favourite, and we're trying hard not to use profanities, but it is men. So you are all brilliant creatures, you are very inspirational, however you have ticked us off a little bit. 25 sins.
How much more food you can have with 25 sins? Oh,
25 sins. So everyone else, I say everyone else, us females only get 15 a day. They get 25, no matter how big or small they may be, no matter how much they weigh. 25 sins. Not only that,
they lose it faster as well.
They lose it so much faster. And
I know our bodies are designed to store fat, but I don't appreciate it.
No,
I don't
not
want
at
it.
all.
Try to get rid of it.
Don't care about childbearing at this moment in time. It's those that really tick me off. So, you've got a few men in your group.
Yeah.
So, Slim of the Week months, does that tend to go to a male?
It did for a long time, yeah. Every week it seemed to be, and it became a running joke a little bit that everybody wanted to kill him.
So, again, you are brilliant creatures and you're very inspirational, but just leave us alone. Get your own thing. No, disclaimer though, we are very proud of all our male compadres at Slimming World, and you are fabulous, inspirational people.
When your brother and your father are both following the Slimming World plan at home, not paying for the groups and losing more than you.
Again, disclaimer, Papa Bagnall is looking brilliant.
Yes, very proud.
Number 2.
Onions and garlic.
So
everything. Everything.
Every recipe. You need a onion and a garlic, sometimes 2 cloves of garlic.
So many onions.
The breath. There's only so much toothpaste you can use without...
And when you're chopping it as well, no matter how much you wash your hands, you can't get that smell off your hands with the garlic. It's there for life.
I think we said this in work once, didn't we? I was like, I can still smell the garlic. I was like, once I used so much garlic, I had a shower, I scrubbed my hands red raw, and the next day, I'm pretty sure you smelled it. Smell.
Not even just the breath, you can still taste it. After you've brushed your teeth, you can still taste the onion and the garlic.
Yeah, I dread sweating too much, because if I get on that bus and I've been sweating all day, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to... Someone had a spag bowl. This is a fear I have on the bus sometimes. If I've had spag bowl or chilli or the curry the night before, if I've got a big coat on and I'm on a bus and I'm getting hot, I'm panicking. What am I like at work with spray?
All the time.
I'm not a particularly sweaty person, but I get so paranoid because I have to use public transport. I spray myself before I leave the house, after I get off the bus. When I get into work, that little walk between the bus and work, I get panicked over and I spray again. During the day, before I leave, I go through so much spray, it is unreal. Number 3.
Clothes.
Clothes is a problem. As beautiful as they are, I refuse to buy any.
It's just a waste of money when you're going to be losing another half a stone in a few weeks and it's going to be too big on you. It's a waste. You walk around in clothes that are 3 sizes too big for you still.
Yep.
I've got a size 20 cardigan on still. I'm still making use of because I refuse to buy a new one.
In all fairness, I think we're now at this kind of point where we're allowing ourselves a little bit more to buy clothes.
Yeah.
But your first few months, your first few stone, you're scared for running, because if you're scared to run because your jeans and knickers are going to be hanging off your ankles by the end of your little run.
Walking around looking like you've got a filled nappy because your trousers are that baggy around your bum.
Walking around with a very unsupported, unfitted bra, because everything shrinks but other places don't. So you think they still fit, but they don't, but you refuse to buy any more. Because I know I did. I walked around with a bra and it wasn't fitting.
Well, you told me in work, you need to buy new trousers. They look ridiculous.
Oh, God. All the time. Her trousers are... You still haven't brought any yet, have you?
No.
She has got the saggiest knees. You know, behind the knees? She has got the saggiest behind the knees and the saggiest ass in those jeans.
Yeah, but I still have the fattest calves, so I'm trying to fit into the next size down. I don't think I'll get them in yet.
You're still in a size 12 though.
Yeah. Mate, I need to try again.
Yeah, you need to try some more, because
it's been a while since I tried them on last time.
That sag is offending me. It's hard to look at. It's hard to look at.
It's annoying when you have to pull it up every 5 minutes as well.
Yeah. But I would rather the struggle of that than having the struggle of, I don't know, tights. So, bit of a sidetrack here, a bit of a tangent. We do love a good tangent. We were talking about this in work, how tights were an issue. That now tights are falling down, just falling, whereas they used to roll down. And then you would have them and they would come up, they would come down here, they would have the little thing here. And I remember you were saying about... What
when I was in Asda.
Yeah.
I was in Asda and I could feel the tights rolling down. And I was at the till and I was like, I need to get somewhere to pull these tights up, but there was nowhere I could go. So I managed to somehow make it to the car with them at the bottom of my backside, basically.
I have a very similar story. I literally couldn't find the bathroom. Found out the bathroom was right by the entrance, but I just couldn't find it. And got in the car and I'm glad I was wearing a full length dress. That's all I can say, because I'm pretty sure they were down my shins.
See, I wasn't at mine. It was a knee length dress, so I was like waddling to the car with my legs together, trying to keep the tights up so they weren't falling below me dress. Oh God. The memories.
Oh, the memories.
Funny now, not at the time.
Oh God, it was dreadful at the time. So many tears, but I cry now and I tear up from laughing about those times I used to cry.
Yeah.
It's like, what an idiot. But we've done so about it now. We've just got different issues that are not as embarrassing. Number 5, Star Week. I don't know if you are the same, but I know we are. When you first join a group and you hear it, You think you're missing out on something?
Not a clue what it was. No one ever said what it was.
No,
I saw it first on Instagram. I didn't hear it in group at Instagram and people writing about it, and I was like, what is this Star Week? Tried googling it, nothing. Couldn't find out.
No.
It's only when someone comments something else about something related to it.
Yeah.
Oh, click. That's what it is.
So mine was a bit different. So my first group, when I was a bit younger, the first time I ever tried Slimming World, I don't know if it was a weird thing with the women there, but they were all like synced up, and Star Week was just a general Star Week in the group. There was 1 or 2 people outside of it, and I genuinely thought I was missing out. So like, am I doing something wrong? You've got Slim of the Week, you've got Slim of the Month, you've got this, that, the other, but you've got a weekly thing. Like, is everyone like, oh, if
is
you
there
lose,
a secret award?
yeah, if you eat so many apples in a week, are you the star? I genuinely, it baffled me. And I remember a guy going, like, doing the same kind of thing, and then his wife going, and then he went, still, I didn't know what, now I know what it means, but at the time I was like, what are they talking about? Like, what am I missing out on? So it wasn't until this time round that I actually knew what it was. Yeah, it's not a special thing.
No.
If you don't know what it is, it's when Mother Nature comes and visits you and messes your body right up.
She's evil.
Star Week. In general as well, no one tells you it's horrible to try and do Slimming World on it, because you can't go for that chocolate, and if you go for that chocolate, you know you're going to go over your sins, so you don't touch it to make sure you stay within your sins. But I don't, are you a craver of chocolate when that happens, or are you a savoury craver?
I'm chocolate all the way.
So yeah, I once a month, 1 week in a month, I tend not to have chocolate around, because I know I'm just going to go downhill.
Even then, that can make no difference. You can still gain when you've done nothing wrong, just because your body.
My problem is the weighing before I'm on. My body's like preparing for it.
Storing ready.
Yeah, so the week I'm actually on Star Week, it's not as bad as the week before.
No.
Which baffles me.
So you get 2 bad weeks, basically.
Yeah, so I get like a really bad week and then a moderately bad week if I like maintain or even ½ pound off. But I've known when I followed plan completely, I've had speed on every meal, I've had between 7 and 8 sins a day. I did it purposely, and I still gained £3 a week before I came on. And I was like,
makes you want to scream.
What are you doing, Mother Nature? What are you doing? But yeah, number 6 is I've got it all written down and I can't read my writing, but I think Amy clocked which one it was before I realised what it was.
A bag of wind.
Yes,
you will. A bag of wind.
Either you're bunged up or you're a bag of wind.
It's because of all them onions.
All the onions.
Back to the onions.
Yeah, so we won't shy away from it. Yes, we're female, but we have a human body, and the same things that happen to you happen to us, and we eat the same things as you, and it happens to us too. You become a bag of wind.
The bloat is unreal. Bloating
is a struggle. The struggle is real. I know a lot of people struggle with it. I'm not as bad as I used to.
No.
When I first started, I think it's calmed down the more you lose.
Used to it now.
Yeah, but you have a ritual, don't you, on a Friday?
Friday, night before weigh-in, I have a wheat bran cake. It's like a natural laxative, shall we say, but in cake form.
I can concur. I've tried it.
It helps.
It
definitely.
Does. It does. So if you are having the struggles, if you are on Instagram, go over to Amy's page. You might have to scroll down a while to actually find the recipe, because you don't post it every week, do you?
Well, I post the picture, but not the recipe. You can just comment on the picture and I'll give you the recipe.
Yeah, so I will link her tag below, and I'll correctly tag it this time. So yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Absolutely nothing, because it's just our human bodies dealing with what we're putting in it, and I think it's a lot better than what would have come out if you stuck with your greasy.
Yeah, I just feel sick now when I have the greasy foods,
Yeah.
and it just...
I don't really like
It doesn't last
food.
long
No.
in the body either, does it? Like,
No, not at all.
TMI.
Yeah, I might put that as a little warning. 10 things they don't tell you. TMI alert. Number 7.
Slimming World chips are better than any other chips.
It's true. It really is.
And they're
true.
good for you.
Your chips, every time she does chips on her Instagram, they look amazing.
They're so good. Now we've got the active fry now as well, so they're even better. Oh my god.
Oh, you've done them in the act right now?
Yeah, they're so good.
Try this
They're, like,
sweet
perfect.
potato, didn't you?
Yeah, the first time I did the sweet potato, we didn't do them quite long enough, but the second time nailed it, and oh my god, they were so good.
I always mess mine up. Even though they are the best when I do them properly, I either overcook or undercook, or I don't spray them enough and they're still a bit... But I know if you do them properly, they are even better than normal chips. Just as soft, but you get the crisp as well. Oh,
So good.
so good. My top tip for the chips though, even though I'm not the pro she is salt is your friend. Because I think it helps dry them out and become a bit crispier.
Yeah.
I prefer, like, I use pink Himalayan salt, and I think it gives it a proper good... When I do cook them properly, I think they are amazingly crisp, but really soft in the inside.
Making me hungry.
Yeah. I'm gonna go raid the fridge. I've got no potatoes, so I can't make any.
No, I'm not having them tonight either. I know I want them.
No, you're having your regular Friday night
Burger in a bowl.
I haven't had it yet. I can't justify spending all that money on like garlic powder and mustard powder for one thing, and I know
You barely use any of it in the sauce either.
yeah.
It is
So,
worth it.
but you're a family of 4 of Slimming Welders, whereas I am.
I'm the only one who has a burger in a bowl on a Friday though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cook for one that night, every Friday.
I think I'm shying away from it because it just sounds like really hard work to make the sauce, but I'm coming up with the excuse. It's like,
really
oh, expensive and I can't be like... No. The reason I don't have it just sounds like effort to make the sauce. I'd rather just have a McDonald's once a year and be done with it with that sauce.
Literally, it takes you like 10 minutes and you're done. It's so easy. You need to make it.
Well, I think you need to do a tutorial on it on a Snapchat, Insta story thingy.
I've got the sauce already pre-made from last week
Yeah.
for this week, so next time I'll do a tutorial.
So you heard it. Next time she does it, keep an eye on her Instagram stories and she will show you how to do it, and she'll really, really nicely write it down for me.
Yes.
So number 8.
Yeah, there you go.
I can count, people. I have a story before we carry on with this. So 3 weeks ago,
Yeah, like that.
3 weeks ago, I went to weigh-in, as I always do, in the same thing that I wear to my weigh-ins. Now, I lost this dress for like a few weeks, so I didn't wear them for a few weeks before that. But if you bear with me, I will show you the dress I am on about. Yes, I will edit that part. I'm not going to edit that out. And I'm back in the room. So this is the dress that I wear. You need to go on one of those TV adverts.
Be a magician's assistant.
There's nothing magic about this dress. So this dress I have been, I wear every weigh-in. So I wore those with wore that with very thick tights about 3 weeks ago with my coat and everything, minding my own business, actually doing an Insta story. And so if you are on Instagram, you've probably seen this. An old lady walked past me. The cheek walked past me, and she'd seen me from a while ago walking towards me, and she waited until she was here to speak to her husband, I assume would be her husband. Said, what a daft little girl wearing a dress in this wearer. What a daft little girl wearing a dress.
How rude.
I wouldn't fine, but she looked like a cool kind of like older lady. Like she had purple hair. She had these lovely boots on, all nice and cozy. And I thought, oh, that's what I want to look like when I'm older. Daft little girl. The cheek of it. So this brings us to point number 8. You will see people who do Slimming World in summer clothes.
I wear 3/4 length leggings and a strappy top every week, no matter what the weather. I had to take a jumper and jeans with me last week because it was so cold. I had to change into them afterwards, but beforehand, leggings, strappy top.
I wore that to my first weigh-in, and that's what I wear all the time because it's light and it gives me a true reading of my weight loss because it's the same thing. I know it weighs exactly the same. Daft little girl. Oh, it still boils me to the core.
Oi, love, I'm on Slimming World, don't you know?
Shut up.
How rude.
Hindsight, I was just walking and I was just in disbelief. I was just like, what just happened? It's just like, what just happened? Like, I respect the elderly, but not that one. Hope she don't win at bingo. Daft old lady. And number 9 is mother and daughter relationships in Slimming World. So we both have the same relationship with our mothers. We both go Slimming World with them. You go with Helen. She is absolutely lovely and she hates me because I nominated her for Woman of the Year. I have no regrets.
She's going to be commenting on this video later. What are you?
You've already heard her voice before in one of my previous videos.
Congratulations.
I still have it now. I'm not going to find it now, but I'll link the video that I did it in the description below so you can hear what Mama Bagnall and Papa Bagnall sounds like. But yes, I am with my mother, you're with yours. If we lose more, what happens?
Daggers. She threatens to punch me in group.
My mum does punch me. Not hard. She doesn't, you know, beat me, but it's the hard, yeah, clip around the ear hole, whack around the back of the head.
We've had full-on arguments. She denied it last night when I said about it, and no, we've had full-on arguments about it. I think I actually said to her at one point, you're ruining my Slimming World experience.
This is what
didn't go down well.
When all said, when all done, and what is the saying? When all said and done. When they're all said and done, we all support each other. I support my mum, you support yours,
yeah,
vice versa. But there is some serious competitiveness, and I see it with every mother-daughter duo in Slimming World. I haven't seen a mother-daughter duo where there's no competitiveness. No. Just like, if I lose more, she gives me the evil. She goes, how have you done that? She'll grass me up. Like, if I know I've had some naughty that week, but I've still had a decent loss, she'll grass me up. So I stopped telling her what I was having. And then I waited. And if I then had a decent loss after the group, I will then go, oh yeah, and I have this. Oh, and I have had that. I'm quite lucky with my weight loss, I'm not going to lie. I have had, you hate me for this sometimes. Yeah. I have had the weeks where I've been a naughty girl, and still had quite decent losses. Now, my mother will go, how are you doing that? She'll be really positive towards me, but inside I know her little person inside is going, oh. Because you will follow plan
for 4 weeks and lose £0.5 pound for 4 weeks in a row. 4 weeks.
She really hated me. So, the best way to say this is, you've been on Slimming World now over a year, and you've had 4 nights off?
A little bit more than that now. Probably about 6.
6. Out of the whole entire thing, she's only had 6 nights off. And I think that's incredible. Genuinely. But when you have a night off, you have a night off, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It's a blowout. It's non-stop eating. I don't stop.
Like, but you have lost.
Yeah. It's the only time I didn't was when I had the giant cocktails at TGI's. The alcohol did it. If I'd just had the food.
Oh, the syrup.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Anytime I just had the food, I'm good. I can still pull it back. Yeah. But that week, no, the alcohol killed me.
Yeah. See, I can have an off few days in a week, and still lose, and my mum will go mad. However, my mother went on holiday for the exact same time as me on a cruise, not that much walking, and only came back with a £2.5 gain. I went on holiday for the same amount of time. I walked so much every day. I swam I swam every day, and I came back with a 5. To be fair, I didn't stop when I got back, but still the same amount of time. I put 5.5 on, and she lost what she put on in a week. It took me 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Me and Mum, when we went on holiday, she put on 3.5. I put 7.5 on in 1 week. To be fair, she wasn't as bad as me.
I know, but we don't give daggers when that happens, do we? No, I do.
I had a lot of milkshakes. That was my one thing I'd crave since starting, and I think I had at least one a day. So yeah, the £7.5 was justified.
Yeah, I will say the gains are justified, but I don't give my mum daggers as much as she does with me. So yeah, don't join with your mum. Join with your mum, it's absolutely fine.
But at the same time, I think it's good to have the support.
Definitely, she knows.
I don't think I could still be doing it now if I hadn't joined with my mum.
No.
I think that's why I badgered her before we started, going on and on. I was dripping tap syndrome, going on about joining Slimming World before we actually joined.
Go on.
Every day.
Spot
Mum,
the reference.
you're going to join Slimming World with me? You're going to join Slimming World after holiday? Slimming World, yeah, Mum? Slimming World?
So, yeah, my mum did the same to me. Because I was in Amy's group on a Saturday, but then I moved, and then I'd stopped going for about 5 weeks, and I genuinely wasn't going to join again. But then my mum was like, let's join. So joined with that, and it's the best thing I've done. Part 2. But yeah, that is really it with the whole mother and daughter thing.
Yeah.
And finally, reason number 10. Not 15. 10. You become a better cook.
So much better.
I was a beans on toast master.
I was a microwave meal, stab the packet in the microwave meal expert.
Or sachets.
Or sachet. Oh god, don't start the sachets.
I think that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can now, without even looking at recipes, spag bowl, mince, I can cook a Sunday dinner. I can do slow cooking recipes. I can make things off on the spot, like chicken
just
dishes.
Throw stuff in a pan, see how it turns out. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Lasagna, my speciality.
Your lasagna always. I can't do lasagna. I follow the same recipe, and mine comes out.
That message you sent me about the quark.
What did I say?
It curdled. I don't know
right,
how
so,
you did that.
No, so I followed the recipe to what she said, right? And I don't know what I did, but yours comes out all smooth and golden and crisp. Mine came out
like cottage cheese.
And I know some people out there like cottage cheese. Yeah, weirdos. But when it's not meant to look. So my computer, this isn't a computer, my camera has just stopped on us. Nearly at the end. Yeah, we've literally been sat here for half an hour. I don't know how long the video will actually be after I edit it, but we have been sat here talking to an inanimate object for half an hour. But yeah, number 10, as we were saying, is being a better cook. I would like to say I'd write a cookbook, but Slimming World does it anyway. So yeah, what I would say a lot is, if you don't have Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, buy yourself the cookbooks. I don't buy them because I see them on Instagram so often.
I don't really use the cookbooks, it's the app. I use the app, you get all the recipes you need from there.
Yeah, so I will see someone's Instagram post and go, I like the look of that meal, I'm going to try that meal. And if they haven't already posted, because first time you try meals, you put the recipe up on your post, don't you? So I'll then, a lot of people do that, so I'll get the recipes off things like that, or then I would go, right, they've had that, so I'm going to figure out how to make it or see how to make it. I got sticky chicken from you.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I got baked oats from you.
Again, so good.
I didn't get lasagna off you.
You're tempted.
Oh god. I can just imagine how it looked now. I'm just remembering how it looked. Like, the dog wouldn't even eat it. Kai ate it. The dog didn't know. Oh, but apart from that, I'm a really, really good cook. Like,
yeah.
I will say that about myself, and I'm very proud about how far I've come with my culinary skills.
Definitely.
Nigella, watch out. But yeah, that is our 10 things they don't tell you. I hope you've enjoyed it. How has your Instagram... It's not Instagram, this is YouTube.
Better than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be weird talking to the camera, but I've enjoyed it.
Oh,
Thank you for having me.
Very nice of you. It's
like
so weird.
I'm your guest.
So, I've heard in the tabloids that... No. So, I hope to see Amy on here again.
Yeah. I'll come back. I'll do another one.
So yeah, drop your comments below how you think we got on as a duo, and let us know about your tips and things that you found out that you didn't get told.
Yeah, that's just 10. There's so many more.
There is a lot, but I think they're the main to us anyway. Yeah. So yeah, let us know what you think about anything that you didn't know, and
have you experienced the same things?
Yes. And have you got any funny stories like ourselves?
Plenty.
We have so many, but just not enough time. But yeah, until the next time, I will see you later.
And I'll see you soon. I'll be back.
It's goodbye.
I'll be back. That was.
We'll end on that. Bye.